Sicarii.
We are the children of the one Yahweh.
The chosen.
Ye are the chosen of the one Yahweh. And he has given his laws to us. Now everything belongs to us.
Alright? And we come out here, we come out to the streets of Toronto week in and week out to let the so-called black man, so-called Latino man, so-called Native Indian man know that they are the sons of God, man. The true chosen people of God, the Israelites, man, that the Bible speaks of. Alright? We come out here week in and week out to prophesy the destruction of Babylon. Alright? Come out here week in and week out to prophesy the destruction of this place, Babylon. Alright? Yeah, fire upon Babylon, man. Alright? Give me that.
Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand.
Hold on. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, man. This nation, right? Starting with America, right? This Western European nation, America, Canada, right? The EU has been a golden cup. It has been the most greatest empire to ever be erected, man. A global empire. It has been a golden cup in the hand of the Lord. Read.
Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken, and the nations have drinking of her wine.
And it had made all the nations drunken, man. Now every single nation has to be cool with homosexuality, man. Every single nation has to be cool with Bataman and transgender. Every single nation has to be cool with abortion. Every single nation has to be cool with everything that Babylon pushes, man. If not, guess what? They're going to put sanctions on you. They're going to invade your country, right? They're going to overthrow your government and put someone in there that will comply. Right?
Made drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad.
And therefore, the nations are mad, man. All these other nations are getting sick and tired of America and Canada, man. They're getting sick and tired of fighting all these wars for these goddamn white people, man. They're getting sick and tired of being pushed around by these goddamn white people, man. The nations are angry, man. Yo, let us up. Pick up the sign and hold it. Alright, keep going.
Verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed.
What we need to understand as blacks and Hispanics, so-called the true children of Israel, what we need to understand is that Babylon is about to be destroyed, man. Thus saith the Lord.
Yes,
this place is on its last leg, man, and it's not hard to tell. So you need to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord so you can get saved up out of this goddamn place, man. Keep reading.
How for her take Balaam for her pain, if so be she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country.
And this is what's getting ready to happen, man. All these Chinese people, all these Russians, all these Koreans in Canada and America, they're gonna get ready to leave and go back into their own country, man. But you blacks and Hispanics, you need to come back to the Lord your God. That's who you need to come back to, man. Alright, keep reading.
Of their own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is filled up even to the skirts, to the sky.
Right? And that's why we need to get out of here. And that's why these nations are about to start running away from this place, man. Because this place is about to be destroyed. And the judgment thereof is going to reach to the sky. Hundreds upon thousands of thermonuclear missiles are getting ready to fall on Babylon, man. And destroy it from off the face of the earth. So we need to come back to the Lord. Give me what you got, brother.
Go.
This is Revelation chapter 18 and verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
Which is what we come out here and tell our people, man. We come out here and we tell our people, come out of Babylon, man. Come out of the ways of the white man. Come out of the ways of America. Be holy unto the Lord, man. Come out of her, my people. Read.
Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues.
that ye be not partakers of her sins. Don't partake in the pride parade, man. Don't partake in all the gang mentality, all that madness that destroys our community, man. Don't partake in that, man. That's all a part of the Babylon juice, man. Do not partake in that. Come out of her. Right? Read.
Her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities.
Right? They tell our people, man. They tell black people, they tell Hispanic people, get over it. They tell us to forget about the oppression that we suffered here in America, man, and in Canada. They tell us, get over it. Right? But the Lord hath remembered every iniquity that this goddamn white devil has done to us, man. And the sword of destruction is coming upon him for it. Right? Read.
Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works.
Right? The Lord said a double portion. The Lord said a double portion of wrath is coming upon the white man for what he did to our people, man.
Right.
So how bad was it what happened to our people? Double that is coming onto these white people, man. So you want to stick around here and be here for that, man? You got to be out of your mind. Go ahead.
Double unto her, double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her.
Right. The same way you white people have lived so lavishly off of the blood, sweat, and tears of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the same destruction and sorrow is coming to you, man. Keep going.
Right. So much torment and sorrow give her, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
Man, this is what these white people think, man. They honestly think this. They honestly think that their nation will go on forever. They honestly think that they're going to oppress you black people forever, man. This is what they believe in their hearts. Ready?
Right? And shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day.
Therefore shall the plagues come in one day. I don't know what you people think or what you've been told at the Christian church. You're not going to get a warning to get ready and get right with the Lord, man. The judgment is going to come in one day and in one instance, man. You're not going to be warned. You're not going to have time to, okay, he's coming, I'm going to get right. No. The scripture says that Yahweh Shai and the destruction that comes with him shall come like a thief in the night, meaning you don't even know when it's going to happen, man. Right, read?
Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine.
Death, mourning, and famine. That is what's coming to Canada and America, man.
That's right.
You think this coronavirus was something, man? You think these little riots were something, man? Race wars are coming to Canada and America, man. True plagues, true death is coming to Canada and America, and you blacks and Hispanics better get right before it does, man. All right? Keep reading.
Right. And she shall be utterly burned with fire.
And this place shall be utterly burned with fire. The Christian church talks about some place underground where there's lava and you'll be burning for eternity, man. That's not what the Bible is talking about at all. The Bible is talking about Canada and America being destroyed with thermonuclear missiles, man. That's what's coming to Canada and America. That's the lake of fire. Fire upon Babylon, like we say. All right, read.
For strong is Yahweh's power who judgeth her. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come.
For in 1 hour is that judgment come, man. It's going to take 1 hour for the Lord to destroy this place, man. Utterly destroy it and turn it into a lake of fire, man. That's what's coming to this place. So now, with that being said and that being understood, right, we're on Eglinton West, a lot of Jamaicans out here, and a lot of Jamaicans know that this is Babylon that we live in, man, right? And the Bible says that Babylon is going to be destroyed. So now, this is my question to you so-called black people in Canada and Toronto. Why the hell are you marching for the white man to give you equality if this place is going to be destroyed by the Lord, man? What's the point of wanting equality in Babylon if the Lord is going to destroy Babylon, man? Why do you want to march for this white devil to love you, man? He will never love you, man. Understand that. Read what you got.
This is Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 17. As for us, our eyes as yet veiled for our vain help.
As for us, our eyes have yet failed for our vain help. Right, read?
In our we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
The white man can't save black people, man. So there's no point in marching for the white man to help us and love us. The white man cannot save us, man. The Lord is the only one who can save us, man. He can't. You gotta understand, man. The white man got to where he is by raping, robbing, and murdering you and your people. Your salvation equals the destruction of the white man. So why would he ever want to save you? If you blacks and Hispanics stop selling drugs and stop killing each other, you know how many lawyers and judges and CEOs and POs would be out of a job? So the last thing this goddamn devil wants is for blacks and Hispanics to walk uprightly and follow the Lord, man. They cannot and will not save you. So there's no point in marching with them, asking them to love you and equal rights and all that garbage, man. There's no sense in it at all. Keep reading.
Verse 18, they hunt our steps.
What does the white man do?
Hunt our steps.
What does the police do?
Hunt our steps.
The police and the white man hunt the steps of black people and Hispanic people, man. Read.
They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets.
We can't even be on our own street, man. Jacob Blake was at his house, in front of his house, and they shot him 7 times in his back, man. We are not safe in our streets, man. How many unarmed black men have been killed by the police in Babylon, man? How many unarmed Hispanic people have been killed by the police in Babylon? They hunt our steps. They hunt you, black man. This white man and his police, they are out here hunting you. Read.
Our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come.
Right, they hunt our steps, man. And what you gotta understand, give me Genesis 25 and 27. Right? This white man, he is a master hunter, man. That's why you see him always with, you know, he got the deers and the moose heads in his house. He travels all the way to Africa to hunt some lions and some rhinos. He is the ultimate hunter, but guess what? The most dangerous thing that you can hunt on the earth is a man. The most dangerous thing you can hunt on the earth is a man, because a man can kill you just as easily as you can kill him. And guess what? The top man on the earth is the so-called black man. You are the most top game on earth. That's why the white man finds such a thrill in hunting you, man. Alright, what you got?
This is Genesis chapter 25 and verse 27. And the boys grew.
The boys is talking about Jacob and Esau. Jacob is the biblical name of who we call today blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Esau is who we call today the white man, the Caucasian, the European. The Bible calls him Esau, Edom, the people who the Lord hates. Right, read?
And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter.
And Esau was a what?
A cunning hunter.
The white man is a what?
A cunning hunter.
The white man is a cunning hunter, man. And the white man has developed a system in Canada and America that keeps black people on the bottom, man. That keeps Hispanic people on the bottom. He is a cunning hunter, man. All the snares and the traps that he lays in our communities, he is a cunning hunter. Finish that out?
Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents.
This is Psalm chapter 10 and verse 8. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages.
Right, the cops post up on our hoods, man. The cops post up in our neighborhoods. And they wait for one of you blacks and Hispanics to mess up, to come down on you, man. Right, read?
Of the villages, in the secret places, he do murder the innocent.
He does what? What does the white man do?
he do murder the innocent.
He murders the innocent, man. Right? Maybe not you yourself, but your people, man. And you understand that, right? You understand what your people have been doing to our people, right? Right? He murders the innocent, man. Go ahead.
His eyes are privily set against the poor.
His eyes are privily set against the poor, man. The white man doesn't care about poor black people and Hispanic people and native people, man. When this whole COVID thing started, instead of sending COVID testing kits to the reservations where the Native Americans live, you know what they sent? They sent body bags, man. They sent body bags to the Gadites, man. His face is privily set against the poor, man. Okay? Go back to Lamentations. Give me 19. You're gonna read the 22. And you give me Psalm 10 and 2. Actually, you give me Psalm 10 and 2, you give me Lamentations 4 and 19. Oh, no, you didn't go.
This is Lamentations chapter 4 verse 19. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven.
Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heavens, man. And that's why the white man puts all the eagles in all of his symbology, man. He puts eagles because the eagle is an apex predator, a top hunter of the sky. Read.
Right. They pursued us upon the mountains. They laid wait for us in the wilderness. The breath of our nostrils, the anointed of the Most High, was taken in their pits, of whom we said, under his shadow we shall live among the heathen.
The Bible said that the nostrils of the breath of our nostrils is taken, man. Isn't that what George Floyd said? He said, I can't breathe. Right? Isn't that what Eric Garner said? Eric Garner said, I can't breathe. But I'm here to tell you, blacks and Hispanics, that even before the white man put a chokehold on those brothers, they weren't breathing at that point in time, man. The breath of life is having knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. That's what the breath of life is. Okay? So read.
So it says, verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz.
This is what we tell you so-called white people, man. You so-called white people better enjoy your kingdom while you still can, man. Because the Lord is getting ready to destroy this goddamn kingdom of yours. Alright, keep reading.
O daughter of Edom that dwellest in the land of Uz, the cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
Our iniquity is accomplished, man. We have Jacob's trouble to go through the market of beasts. After that, man, it's over, man. The Lord is going to send his son to save us up out of this place. Out of the hand of the white man who is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Read.
He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
So the white man is about to be visited for all the iniquity that he's done against black people, Hispanic people, and Native American people, man. For every dead black man, every unarmed black man, you are about to be visited, Mr. White Man. Alright? Give me that in Psalm 10.
This is Psalm chapter 10 and verse 2. The wicked in his pride do persecute the poor.
The wicked in his pride does persecute the poor, man. The white man, listen, man. You think these are the first riots? You think these are the first protests? You guys must have forgot about a man named Rodney King, man. In the early 90s, Rodney King was beaten on camera, and the Watts riots took place right after that. And guess what? You guys burned down, the black man, Hispanic people, they burned down Watts, and guess what? Black people were still dying, man. Black people, unarmed black men still getting killed after the Rodney King riots. All the way up until 2020, man. Jacob Blake. So what is marching and begging the white man to love you doing, man? It's not doing a goddamn thing. Now, I'm not mad at you for looting and rioting. I love it. I love to see Babylon burn, man. But that's not doing anything either. You need to come back to the Lord. Come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, and the Lord will destroy this white man for us, man. All right? Bring out your precept.
This is Psalm 73 verse 5. They are not in trouble as other men.
Right. The white man has nobody oppressing him, man. The white man has nobody gunning him down unarmed, right? Where are the incidents where an unarmed white man is killed by a black police officer? Where are those incidents? How come we don't see that in the news? We don't see it because the white man is the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of, man.
Right.
That's why we don't see it. Read what you got.
They are not in trouble as other men. Neither are they plagued like other men.
Right, they're not plagued. They don't have drugs and gangs running rampant in their communities. Right? They're not plagued like the way we're plagued. What?
Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain. Violence covereth them as a garment.
That's why he's so prideful, man. And he got all of it through violence. And violence covers this white man as a garment, man. Okay? Read that. From the top.
Psalm chapter 10 and verse 2, the wicked in his pride do persecute the poor.
The wicked in his pride does persecute the poor, man. And that's the perfect example of this so-called white man. He's wicked in his pride. He persecutes the poor, man. Read.
He does persecute the poor. Let them be taken into the devices that they not imagine.
Right? So all of these things that these so-called white people have done to us is coming back right onto them, man. All the rape, robbery, and murder, all the destruction, all the oppression is coming right back onto the so-called white man. All right? And there's not a damn thing that marching is going to do for our people, man. Marching has never done anything for us, man. Marching has never done anything for our people, man. You blacks and Hispanics need to come back to the Lord, man. Come back to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord and be converted. And stop walking with white people, man.
That's right.
Stop walking with the damn white man. All right? That's sick. You black people, you blacks and Hispanics have been marching since the early 90s, man. Since the early 60s, you've been marching and not a damn thing has changed, man. Right? Black people and Hispanic people still being gunned down in 2020, man. But you guys think that marching is going to do something for us. Marching has never done anything for black people, and it never will.
Black man is going to come
You know what's going to change black people? Following the laws of God, man.
You know that white people use the Bible to enslave black people, though. You know
You want
that?
to talk, sister?
They use the false
Sister.
doctrine. Right now, we're teaching the true doctrine. A lot
sister, you wanna have a
of the
conversation?
scriptures that we bring up, your pastor, most pastors in
talk?
churches, they never read
You want
this.
to talk? That's cool.
Fire upon King James.
Fire upon Babylon, man, which is Canada, which is what you're marching to love you for, man. You want Babylon to love you. Goddamn Babylon, man. What'd you say?
I don't want to say it on camera. I mean, they all get arrested.
Who?
Me.
Who's gonna get arrested?
Me, what I'm about to say.
What?
I'm sure very soon that they're going to start opening fire and random police officers.
Well, if they do, that's what it is, man.
Exactly. I'm saying this is part of it.
Man. Are you a so-called Jew?
No, I'm a Muslim.
Oh, you're Muslim? Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Fuck the...
Yeah. I was about to go.
You know what I mean.
Huh?
You know what I mean. Like, not the real Jews. Like, the Jewish people that are like the Jews.
Fake Jews.
Yeah, the fake Jews. The white man who calls himself a Jew.
That's
Do you
right.
understand that black people are the real Jews?
Of course.
Of course. See, look at that. See, look, Ishmael knows, man. But you black people walking around here talking about fire upon the King James Bible, he knows that you're the real Jews.
Right.
The Ishmaelites, the Arabs know who the real Jews are, and that's you so-called black people here in Canada and America, man.
Exactly.
You are the real Jews. We're on, like I said, we're on Eglinton West, man. Right? Everybody here, most of the people here are from the Caribbean, man. And a lot of people from the Caribbean understand that they descend from the Lion of Judah, man. You go to most Caribbean houses, and they got a black Jesus in the house. They understand that Jesus was black. But now, if you understand Jesus was black, what does that make his people? That makes his people black people, man. And you gotta understand this, according to the biblical narrative, the Jews are the chosen people of God. Right? Give me Deuteronomy 7:6. Right? And it's not hard to see, man. It's not hard to see that black people are God's chosen people, man. That black people are the greatest people on the earth, man. Every trend, every dance, every sport, you dominate, man. Every aspect of this white man's society, you dominate it, man. Read that.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
The Lord said you are a holy people unto the Lord thy God. Who out here knows what holy means? Brother, you know what holy means? You know what holy means? It's okay if you don't. Do you know what holy means? Holy means separate or set apart, right? People like to put a mysticism on it. It just means you're separate, right? Now, black people are separate from all people. Like a mythical, like some magical thing to it, right? When really it just means you're separate and set apart.
What's the meaning of magic?
Huh?
What's the meaning of magic?
You know what? What I'm talking about is like people say it's like a fairy tale, like it's not real. You know what I mean?
Fairy tales are not real?
No, I'm saying like people put that connotation on it. You know what I mean? So you are a holy people unto the Lord thy God, a set apart people, right? Go ahead.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
This is the problem with marching for equality. Because black people are above all people that are upon the face of the earth. And you might see that as racist and whatever, but it's just facts, man. You look at like I said, every aspect of life. Sports, the black man is on top. Entertainment, the black man is on top. Every single aspect of this society, the black man is on top. So why are you fighting for equality? Why are you marching for equality with people that you are greater than, man? Right? Now the question comes up, if we're the greatest people, why are we so destroyed in our communities? Right? There's a simple reason for that. Like I said, black people are the chosen people of God, the Israelites, right? When you read the Bible, when the Lord took the children of Israel out of Egypt by the hand of Moses, right? He made a covenant with the people. A covenant, meaning a contract or a deal with the people. Let's get it. Get Deuteronomy 28 and 1.
Talking about mysticism, right? You know what they mean pentagram?
What pentagram? What are you talking about? That's a hexagram. Pentagram is 5.
You guys are here too?
Yay! Shalom, brother.
Oh, even the hexagram?
Yeah, the hexagram.
That's a form of mysticism.
People attribute it to that, right?
It is though.
No, people attribute it to that, right? Now,
Attributing that
same with the rainbow, right?
that is a factual fact.
No, yeah, I understand that. I understand that people attribute the hexagram to mysticism. I understand that.
If you believe that, that means you believe in mysticism.
I don't believe this. This to us and to the biblical narrative, it is a lily, a pomegranate lily, right? That's what this is. When you look at a pomegranate, right, and you look at the top of it where it buds, that's what you're gonna see, right? That represents, because when you deal with a pomegranate, right, at its full ripeness, it has 613 seeds in it. Dealing with the 613 laws, statutes, and commandments within the Bible. That's the symbology of it.
What is your background?
My background? I'm an Israelite.
I don't know, but where you born?
I was born here, but my forefathers go back to the Inca Empire, man, out there in Ecuador, right? Yeah. So like I was saying, we are the greatest people, right? But why? The Lord made a contract deal, a covenant with Moses and the Israelites, right? So let's read about that now. Go ahead.
I do know about it.
Yeah, not everybody does.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments.
So if we keep all the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord, right?
Which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
So if we were to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, the Lord would have placed us above all nations of the earth. We wouldn't have to pay a white man tax. We wouldn't have to get a passport to travel where we want from the white man, right? We wouldn't need to do all these things. We would be on top. We would be completely sovereign, right? Now get me the flip side, because it's obvious blacks and Hispanics, we don't keep the laws of God, man. Right? I read to a brother earlier that was here, right? A Nubian, I think he was, right? I read to him 3 laws that would completely revolutionize the hood. Matter of fact, let's get that. Leviticus 19 and 16. We've been going to Jane and Wilson. We were at Young and Dundas, because the COVID, they shut it down. They're like, yo, you guys can't do this no more. So we went to Jane and Wilson. We heard that Bana on the block was happening, so we're like, yo, let's get out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
I'm
Let's
out
do the
here,
spirit.
bro.
Right?
What you dealing
Read
with?
that. Look, watch. These
What you
are
doing out here?
3 laws. Just listen to this quick. Listen to this
Oh,
quick.
with the
This
mark.
is real quick.
Yo, film some of
This
this.
is 3 laws. Cool, brother. Look, black. Everybody listen to this, right?
Yo,
The law of God, which the Christian church tells you is done away with. There are 613 laws, statutes, and commandments within the law of God. I'm about to read 3.
You know what I'm saying?
And these 3 laws, if black
yeah,
people
they get
apply
some of
them,
this.
it would completely revolutionize our communities, man. But the Christian church tells you the law of God is done away with. Don't read the Old Testament. Let's see what the laws of God say that black people should be doing in the wilderness of Babylon, man. Canada. Read.
This is Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 16. Thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among thy people.
Thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among thy people. What is that dealing with? That's dealing with slanderous gossip, which is a mechanism that a lot of problems start in our communities. The root of a lot of our problem in our communities is a lot of gossip and slander going on within our people, man. Right, Reed?
Neither shalt thou stand against the blood of thy neighbor. I am the Most High.
Neither shall you stand against the blood of your neighbor. What is that talking about? That means when you see your brother being killed in the streets, you cannot just stand there. You got to stop that. So now if we were raised with that in our minds, guess what? Eric Gardner wouldn't have died the way he died, man. George Floyd wouldn't have died the way he died. He wouldn't have died on the floor with a bunch of people recording him if we employed that law of God, man. But the Christian church tells you that the laws of God are done away with. Guess why? Because the Christian church was erected by the same people who put you in slavery, man. The white man. So of course he doesn't want you to love your brother. Of course he doesn't want you to save your brother. He wants you completely destroyed so he can keep his foot on your neck. Read on.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him.
Right, that's another thing that we don't do in our communities. We see each other doing wrong, and what do? We root for it, man. When you see your brother doing wrong, out of love, you're supposed to tell him, brother, what you're doing is wrong, man. Don't do that, man. That's true love for your brother, man. Right? Keep going.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him. Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, man. How much problems would that stop in the hood, man? All of these shootings is because of one incident that took place years ago, and it just kept going and going and going and going. If we were to employ that one law, all of these killings would stop among our people, man. You're never gonna get the white man to stop killing you.
Right.
Newsflash, black people. He's been killing you ever since he took you from Africa. So what makes you think he's gonna stop killing you because you march and beg and plead? You've been doing that since the 60s, man. You know what the definition of insanity is? Is when you keep doing the same thing and it keeps failing, but you keep doing it. And that's what you are displaying here in America and Canada when you march and beg this devil to love you and for equality, man. He is incapable of loving himself. What makes you think he will love you? The people in which he built his riches off. Rape, robbery, and murder, man. Right? You got a question about that sign? No? How do you feel about what's going on right now? The whole atmosphere of everything that's going on.
It's messed up, man.
It's pretty messed up, right? So that's all he gives. It's pretty messed up. It's atrocious is what it is, man. And guess what? You are going to be paying for that.
Right.
All right? Let's get back to the lesson, man. Give me Psalm 7. Give me Psalm 7 and 15 to 17. You give me Baruch, the 4th chapter. Okay, go ahead.
This is Psalm chapter 7 and verse 15. He made a pit and digged it, and his fallen into the ditch which he made.
Right? You reap what you sow, man. You reap what you sow. The Bible said he dug a ditch and he's about to fall into that ditch that he made, man. That's these so-called white people, man. They dug a ditch to trap you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans in this place. And he's about to fall in it, man. He is about to be destroyed. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 16, his mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violence dealing shall come down upon his own plate.
Right? His own dealing shall come upon his own plate. You know what, Salakia, man? What just hit me, man? That sister said, fire upon the King James Bible. But you got a problem with King James. Why? Because he's white? But you're over here asking a white man to love you.
But King James is not even white.
You're marching for the white man to love you, but you want to say fire upon what you think is the white man's book? You're out of your goddamn mind, man. And this is how bugged out our people are. You'll talk about the Bible as a white man's book. Meanwhile, you're marching for the white man to love you. What kind of sense does that make, man? That makes absolutely no sense at all. But this is our people, man. A stiff-necked, hard-headed, silly-ass people that we're dealing with, man. Right? Give me that in Baruch 4:31.
This is Baruch chapter 4 verse 31. Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoice at thy fall.
Miserable are they that afflicted thee, man. And that's what's coming, man. The white man is gonna regret ever taking black people into slavery, man. The white man is gonna regret ever taking this land from the native people, man. He's going to be miserable when he finally realizes that black people, Latino people, Native American people are the Israelites, the sons of God, man. And that the Lord is going to destroy this place the same way he destroyed Egypt, man. Right, read?
Verse 32, miserable are the cities which thy children served.
Miserable are the cities which thy children served, man. Toronto is going to be a miserable place when a thermonuclear missile hits it that came from God. Read.
For as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. For fire shall come down upon her from the everlasting, long to endure, and she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time.
God is going to destroy Canada for what you white people did to native people, man. For what you white people did to black people, for what you white people have done to Mexican and Latino people, God is going to destroy your country, man.
That's right.
All right? Give me Proverbs 29 and 18. You give me Sirach 25 and 7. And this is the problem, man. That we continue to do the same thing over and over and over, which is literally the definition of insanity, man. You so-called black people marching out here are insane. All right? Insane. You've been doing this since the 60s, and you've been oppressed and killed ever since, man. 2020. 40 years, man. Over 40 years. Right? Read what you got. Or no, read what you got. 29 years. Right? And this is the problem, man. That we continue to do the same old thing and not trying something. How about we try something new for a change? Something we've never tried before, like following the laws of God, man, and having true faith in who the world calls Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, man, who was not a pale, pasty white devil, who was a so-called black man. Why don't we try that for once, man? We've tried everything else, right? Marcus Garvey, MLK, right? Malcolm X. We've tried everything except coming back to the Lord, man. Read what you got.
29. Okay. This is Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 18. Where there is no vision, the people...
Where there is no vision. And there's no vision in Black Lives Matter, man. There's absolutely no vision. It's just, let's march, let's destroy shit, and let's just... And then when it's over, the next black man that dies, we'll do it all over again, man. That's the vision of Black Lives Matter. The vision of the Hebrew Israelites, which is guided by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, is to come back to the Lord so the Lord destroys Canada, man. We don't want no equality with Canada, man. We want the Most High God to destroy Canada.
That's right.
For what they've done to our people, man. That's what we want. Okay?